You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is unlikely to go far in his career, even if he sometimes talks about big things. Deep inside, he avoids competition, and when pressures build up, he tends to pull away instead of stepping up. You won't see him arguing or making a scene, but you'll notice he isn't moving up.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he won't usually fight or complain loudly, but he isn't the type to bounce back quickly either. He'll try to keep things polite and maybe stay out of arguments, but instead of facing the problem, he might quietly pull away and keep his feelings inside. He doesn't break down openly, but he struggles to recover his energy and motivation after setbacks.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work generally like him because he is well mannered, gentle, and avoids arguments. He doesn't pick fights or say harsh things, and he's careful not to step on anyone's toes. He is seen as kind and considerate, but not very strong or bold.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will feel genuinely proud if you do well in your career. He isn't someone who gets jealous or feels threatened by your success. You may notice him encouraging you with kind words and gentle acts, even if he isn't loud about it.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is not likely to resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He doesn't tie his self worth to earning the most or being the main provider. He is gentle and kind, and he prefers harmony over competition.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money with care and likes to keep things in order. He isn't the type to spend without thinking or make risky financial decisions. You don't have to worry about sudden surprises or messy financial habits with him.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives a life he can afford and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. He prefers simplicity and doesn't feel pressured to show off or impress others with fancy things. He likes to stay within his limits and manages what he has with care.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is gentle and kind, happy to help in small but meaningful ways. You'll notice he's thoughtful about money, not wasteful but not stingy either. He isn't the type to make you feel guilty for spending on simple joys, nor will he hold back kindness.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, not secretive or controlling. If you ask him about expenses or savings, he will answer calmly and clearly without hiding anything or making you feel uneasy. He values peace at home and wants both of you to feel comfortable with how money is handled.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He is likely to believe that housework should be shared and not just land on your shoulders. He is gentle and considerate, paying attention to the needs of those around him. He respects fairness in day to day life and wants the home to run smoothly for everyone, not just himself.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He is the type who will genuinely help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and give advice. You'll notice him quietly pitching in with day to day tasks, doing what needs to be done without making a fuss or expecting praise. If he sees you busy, he'll step in with gentle support instead of acting like it's only your duty.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side and won't argue just to prove he's right. When you share your feelings or concerns, he listens calmly and rarely raises his voice. He cares about your feelings and wants to make sure everyone gets along.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressively. His gentle and polite side shows even when he's upset. He's more likely to go quiet or distance himself rather than shout or insult you. You won't have to fear nasty words, slamming doors, or sudden outbursts.
Does he have a bad temper?
He is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. Most of the time, if something bothers him, he will keep his feelings inside or quietly step away instead of raising his voice or making a scene. He prefers peace over conflict and will do his best to avoid arguments.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility for his mistakes. He isn't someone who tries to blame others, especially not you, just to save his own pride. You'll notice he values peace over pointing fingers. So he prefers to own up to errors rather than make you feel bad.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and truly understands that no means no. He is gentle by nature and values kindness and respect in all relationships. He believes in peace and care, so your comfort and trust matter a lot to him.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He is not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. If you say you're tired or need space, he will quietly accept it without sulking, making sarcastic remarks, or starting a fight. His gentle nature means he won't pressure you or get upset over such things.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values respect and kindness, so he would never use your private times together to hurt, embarrass, or shame you later. Even during disagreements or tough times, he keeps these moments safe and doesn't bring them up to make you feel small.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He values loyalty and prefers stable, peaceful relationships over chasing new excitement. You won't find him flirting around or seeking attention from others behind your back.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not overpossessive. He isn't the type to act jealous, controlling, or always suspicious of you. You won't find him spying on you, checking your phone, or accusing you without reason.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective doesn't turn into being controlling. He cares in a gentle, quiet way, making sure you feel safe and supported. But he doesn't use this as an excuse to boss you around or limit your freedom. His focus is on kindness and comfort, not power or control.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and not expect you to do everything alone. He notices what needs to be done and quietly steps in to help, whether it's changing diapers, helping with schoolwork, or calming a crying child. You'll find him sharing the responsibilities even if he does it quietly and without fanfare.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm rather than lose his temper. He handles difficult moments with patience and gentle words, not harsh punishments or loud scolding. Even if things get messy or emotional, he prefers to talk things through quietly or give everyone space to settle down.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He values respect and kindness, so he understands that you have your own needs, dreams, and identity beyond just being a parent. He is gentle and encouraging, helping you balance your responsibilities and your personal growth.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who will support your career now just to turn around and ask you to quit once there's a child. His support is genuine and steady. He wants you to be happy and will respect your choice to keep working after becoming a mother. He values fairness and partnership, so he isn't looking for reasons to limit your independence or ambitions.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with genuine warmth, not just surface level politeness. His gentle and caring nature means he is truly respectful and kind, wanting them to feel comfortable and valued when they're around. Even if he's soft spoken and not very expressive, the warmth he shows is real. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly rather than make things worse. He prefers peace and avoids raising his voice or reacting with anger. Even if he feels uncomfortable, he will stay polite and try not to add to the tension.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the kind of man who acts modern with you, but secretly expects you to be a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values honesty and wants you to feel comfortable being yourself, both alone with him and around others. Instead, he quietly stands by you and prefers peace over making a show for anyone.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you, not just stay out of it or automatically side with his family. He may not be the type to get into loud arguments, but you will feel his gentle backing through steady presence and private reassurance. He cares about your feelings and won't leave you alone to handle difficult situations.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a classic mummy's boy who blindly follows his mother or puts her wishes above yours every time. His gentle nature means he wants peace, but he also cares deeply about your feelings and well being. He's capable of quietly standing with you, especially if you are hurt or treated unfairly.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values trust and respects boundaries, so he prefers to keep what happens between you two private. If he does share anything, it will be rare and only if he feels truly lost or needs genuine support.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with this man means living with gentle calmness and steady care every day. He isn't flashy or loud, but he quietly does his part and makes sure you feel respected, listened to, and supported.